So at the start of the season, like springtime, I got injured and I was out for probably about 3 months. So in that time, I started cross training on the elliptical and I started things like Pilates and like strength training. And when I got back to running, I kind of incorporated that more rather than mileage, which was what I was used to. Like I used to do like high mileage, whereas now it's a lot of cross training and just more quality over quantity. No, no, I did not expect it at all. Like I knew going into it I was in good fitness, but I didn't think up against the calibre of girls I'd come third. I thought maybe like top 5, but yeah, I guess anything can happen on the day. Yeah, so I'm going to stick with the 800 for a few years because I enjoy it the most and I think it's the event that I'm best at. But I do think in the future my coach's plan is just to go up distances, so I enjoy 5Ks, so maybe like when I'm like late 20s, 30s, I would like to go into 5Ks. So favourite session wise, my coach does a session where it's 400, 30 seconds, 200, 30 seconds, 200, so it's like a split 8, and it is brutal, like it's so hard, but I kind of love it. We do it 2 to 3 times. Yeah, it always wipes me out, but I found that's the one that we do the week before a competition, and you can kind of judge what type of fitness you're in, so I like it. Yeah, I'd probably say Keeley, Hodgkinson or Femke Ball. I think they would be, yeah, because I've raced Georgia Bell at British Champs and she's insane, so I think them two would be really good to race. Yeah, so I tell myself every time I train that it's a race. I obviously don't race it, but for each session I spend the whole day just kind of prepping for it, and mentally I go into it thinking like it's like a race, so when I do come to racing it's not as bad, and I just kind of like I get more excited for it than nervous because I've already done the hard part training. So I think it's a tempo session today, so 2 times 1200 then 8 times 300, because I think we've got 2 lactic sessions at the end of the week, so my coach didn't want us doing like too much speed, so yeah, we normally mix it up and do sort of like a tempo based, and then it's 1 to 2 speed sessions.
Hi, I'm David Rogers, coach at Sale Harriers Endurance Group, coach to Lucy Armitage, who's third place in the UK Champs. Main goal at the moment really is getting under that 2 minutes for 800. But Lucy has the range of good 15, 3K, 5K upwards as well, so good endurance. It's been a consistent season, so she's virtually been 2 minutes, 2:01 in virtually every race, whether she's on her own or in a group. Unfortunately, the last race she got spiked and boxed in, so that sub 2 minutes was out of the question, really. it's a matter of getting in the right races, the right World Continental Tour races and British Mile Club races. So for the rest of July and August, we'll be doing some of those. And then part of her cross-country season going on. I mean, she's still only 21, so she'll be taking the next stage of her development. You know, it's still a learning curve, still under 23. So over the winter, she'll be doing more hill training and more dynamic mobility work as well to get her stronger. She's done a lot more in the gym this season, so she has come out stronger after injury. And it's just frustrating that 2 minutes is just out of touch in each race, but that's the demands of an 800 metre race. You don't know what's going to happen.
I'm Brian, and I work on Lucy along with Dave, a coach, but I work on the psychological side and encouraging, making Lucy believe in herself, because I'm a great believer in self-belief, and if she gets that self-belief, that is the road for a lot more things will happen. And she's getting that self-belief now. She's getting faster and faster. If you saw a few years ago, you wouldn't have known she's the same person. She's all got that self-belief and she's a fighter.
Thanks to this guy. Yeah, it went really well. I mean, we were a bit quick on most of the reps, but it's kind of hard this time of year when you're kind of peak season. And we were saying, like, it's harder to go slower than to speed up because we're so used to going quick that doing like the tempo reps just feels like unnatural. But yeah, so it was 2:12s, then we did 8x3, and yeah, I think it went pretty solid. So I raced like a few days ago. I guess it's just like kind of recovering. So on the Tuesdays, if I race, I'll do more tempo work. And then I think we've got 2 lactic sessions towards the end of the week. So yeah, I think the next race I've not got one until like a few weeks now. So just trying to build a bit of aerobic base and then work on some speed. And then yeah, hopefully next race I can get it right. Yeah, so when track's over, I think I've got a mile race at the end of September. Just trying to work into some endurance stuff again. Then I'm going to spend the winter just building a base and then we go again for indoors. Yeah, if anyone wants to follow my journey, Breaking 2, I post all about it on my socials, so Instagram, TikTok, it's just my name.